this is Ben at Truly Simple Solutions, and today we're going to follow up on the getting FlatRateGo onto your iPad for the first time. And so you would start on your iPad. You would have already installed FileMaker Go, and I'm going to open that. When you open that, it opens to the file device. You can see there's files on the device on the left, and I've removed FlatRateGo for this purpose. And on the right, it shows some favorite host and recent files, though those would be empty if you've done this the first time. So what you would do, if you've got your sharing set up following our hosting video, you would be hosting from your computer or on a server. And so if it's a local hosting, meaning you have it in your office on a server, or you have it sharing from your computer, you've set up FileMaker sharing as in the hosting video. So then you'd touch on the server icon with the magnifying glass in the upper right hand corner, and that would show any local host, whether in this case it's my iMac is a local one that is it has some files open, but that's not where we're gonna go. But if it was your computer, you would go there. And in this case, I'm going to select my server, which is going to require me to log in. So we want to type that. And when you load it the first time, it is case sensitive, meaning the username, you're gonna, if it's got capitals anywhere, you've got to type it exactly, or it won't authenticate FlatRateGo at the end of the file load. So we're going to type in the password for Fred. And go. Then that will show you the hosted files, which will always be just these three. FlatRate, well, won't always, you may have other files open if you're sharing the computer, but the only ones you need to share are FlatRatePro Data, Media, and GoSync Host. And we only need to go to GoSync Host. And this is only for loading it the first time. You don't normally have to log in. So I had to log in once for the server. If it was your computer, you probably would have gone straight into the file. But when it's hosted on a server, it makes you authenticate on the server first. Then you log into the file itself, which we'll do now. And again, this process is only the first time you load FlatRateGo onto the device. Then GoSync Host is pretty much a background type thing. So we're logged in, and when you log in on a user account, it's going to go straight to this page to download FlatRateGo. Make sure it is FlatRateGo there. There is a previous release where it might show FlatRatePro there. Then you would use the record slider on the bottom. You can see it says record 1 of 3, and you could get to the other files that way. And so now we're going to click download. And this will take a little while depending on your network connection speed, and also if your host is a remote host, like you've set up FileMaker hosting with a hosting company, then it's going to take a little bit longer. So I'm going to pause the video while this goes, and then we'll resume it just before it's over. Okay, so we've got it just finished, and it's opening FlatRatePro as soon as it's done. Then it lets you know it's going to authenticate. And again, if you logged in to GoSync Host with your username correctly on the case sensitive part, it will authenticate. If you did not, it will not. That's the only time you need to use the case sensitive part of it. Okay, now it's going back to GoSync Host. Okay, you've successfully authenticated this copy of FlatRateGo to Fred Smith, and then it checks for any clients that are assigned to you. So in FlatRatePro, whatever clients you want to assign to a given technician, you would assign them, and then they'll load when they authenticate. If you add them later, then it will do it that way. And it doesn't show any for Fred. So if you don't have any, then that's how it's going to be. And then you can check that you are authenticated by going to the preferences. And you can see it's authenticated to Fred Smith. And that's how you get FlatRateGo onto the iPad for the first time. I'll have another video that shows you how to update it when you already have it on there and you need to get a new deployment. And thank you again for viewing, and we will see you next time at Truly Simple Solutions.